Yeah, me and Jess broke up after the talk of marriage the other night after the reunion and the final vows. It was quite a stressful night actually. Seeing all that play back on TV, just brought back the first reason why I broke up with her at the start is because I've had trust issues throughout our relationship, and yeah, she's just the lies, you know. There's so many rumors and so many stories out there that have been coming to light since we've been together, and I just can't keep up. Like, it's just personal digs every day, reading magazines, reading articles, hearing her tell me one thing and hearing something completely different. It's hard to keep up with. It really is, and yeah. Me and Jess have split. Let's get that straight. All right, we have broken up. All right, these allegations coming out saying we're still together. She's saying we're still together. We are not together. All right. There is no way I'm going to be dating that girl after the rumours and the stuff that I've been sent to me over the past 24 or 48 hours. I'm glad I've finished it. It's done. Me and Jess split after the last airing of Married at First Sight. So, Talking Married, we had a conversation on air. It was live. But basically, that conversation was me. I just wanted to get to the bottom of the whole situation with her and Nick. You know, like if she flirted with him, she didn't flirt with him. There's rumours about her hooking up with him in an elevator. I'm hearing it happened. You know, but I just wanted her to tell me her side. You know, I wanted to feel like that she could trust me and the person I was giving her. I was giving her as much as I could give her with the amount of person she was being to me. So yes, I didn't trust her. Hence the fact why I never introduced her to my family or my son. All right, there was so many allegations about like her meeting him on FaceTime or speaking to him on FaceTime. Never happened once. She's never met my son. She's heard me speaking to him on the phone. That's about it. So after Talking Married, me and Jess, obviously, as soon as the cameras cut, Jess stormed off, and look, she was pretty broken. You know, she was very upset. I don't know if she was upset at the fact that I put her on the spot on live TV, or she was upset about the fact that I didn't trust her and she actually heard me what I was saying. So after that night, we went back into the room. She was in there crying and she was on the phone to some of her family members. Honestly, I felt sorry for her. I really did. I was just like, shit, I didn't really want that to happen. I wasn't attacking her. I didn't really mean for it to come out that way. It was just my inner self was trying to explain how I felt. So we sat in the bed. She sat in the bed and she was just crying for a long time. She was very upset, and look, I was upset too because I was watching her being upset. So it was tough. We just spoke, and I was just being honest with her. I said, look, I don't think I can continue this. It's toxic. You're not being honest with me. I can't have a relationship with someone if they're not honest with me. All right. Trust is my biggest thing when it comes to a relationship, and I felt like she wasn't giving me that. You know, there's been so much crap talk, and she just wasn't being honest. And after an hour of conversation with her, me explaining to her, if you just open yourself up to me, if you're honest with me about all these allegations, and be honest about things that happen, rather than trying to dodge them or try to cover them up with lies, maybe we could have worked. I really love the girl, and it has really hurt me to go through this. Sorry. And all these allegations coming out. She slept with 12 as well, like when we were together. And he messaged me on Instagram saying that they hooked up 2 days before Christmas, and we were FaceTiming every day when she was in Perth, saying that she loved me. Like, you know, we left our final vows together. I was wearing a fucking ring. You know, like I gave this girl as much as I could give her. Yeah, I didn't introduce her to my son and stuff like that because I wasn't ready. But at that point in time, I really did love the girl.
Can you read out the text message?
Yeah. Oh, hang on, just bear with us. This is gut wrenching reading this stuff out. It just really upsets me. So this is from 12 on Wednesday this week. Hey brother, sorry to hear all this shit going on with you with Jess and you. I saw them girls accusing you of cheating. Just wanted to let you know that me and Jess actually slept together a few days. me and Jess actually slept together a few days before Christmas, and I found out you were together after it. She also tried to put on me massively last weekend when we met up in Melbourne, like pretty heavily, but I shut it down because I have a girlfriend. But just thought I'd give you the heads up. Yeah, that's fucked, man.
How does that make you feel?
Last weekend we had an event in Nova. We did a dinner party event there on the Thursday, and I had to fly back to the Gold Coast on Friday because I had family obligations, obviously. But Tobes was saying then that the Friday she was in Melbourne doing an event, and he was in Melbourne, and she's trying to screw him that night as well. Like, fair dinkum, we had the best night on the Thursday night before that, and I'm just like this chick have no morals. Yeah, well, she was in Melbourne for the day, and that night, and she was messaging me all day, and then she FaceTimed me once from the car with a couple of girls, and then she messaged me saying she's with a friend, Tolv. She always said he was just a friend. You know, he's just a mate. Which she said numerous amounts of times about every other guy that's come out and said they slept with her. You know, like there's the Eden story, there's the Stephen story, there's the Jared story. Like, I don't know how much time does this girl have on her hands, you know? But look, I can't comment on those ones because I haven't got any text messages right here, but and it makes me feel like I've just been played again. I feel like that. I was going to introduce this girl to my son. Like, I actually love this girl, and I wanted something with her. She's got so many good qualities in a woman, but I just don't understand how she can get so mixed up in things that she. Oh man, I was in a break for a sec. Yeah. It does come as a bit of a surprise that this message has come forward because of Tolv, because I really did generally believe her the way she used to cover up these allegations. She used to tell me, no, you're the only guy that I want to be with. I want to have a family with you. I want to have kids with you. You know, this is what I've been wanting to find. I haven't felt this happy since my last relationship, which was 3 years ago, with a guy that I was head over heels with. You bring me better emotions than that, you know. And she sold me that all the time. She, you know, like, yeah, I'm a bit over the whole situation, to be honest with you. I really just want this to be all over and done with. I'm over the rumours. I'm over being associated and tied to Jess. I don't want anything to do with her.
Has she threatened you in any way?
She did say to me that if I do any media articles that she'll ruin me. Look, she was upset when she did say that, but I can take that with a grain of salt, you know. Like, I've had worse messages sent to me, but yeah, I just hope that she finds what she's looking for. You know, I can't stress that enough. You know, I don't want to put her down any more than she is. But in life, you know, the more you lie, the lies end up outweighing the truth. They always catch up with you.
Have you ever cheated on Jess?
Absolutely not. You know, I went into this experiment looking for love. You know, I put myself through misery. You know, I made myself look like a fool by having an affair on TV, you know. I didn't do that for fun. I actually genuinely loved the girl. So I would never have put myself or our relationship in jeopardy by cheating on her. Absolutely not.
There were some allegations that came out in the media stating that in January you had cheated on her.
These allegations are fabricated and false. And I'll tell you why. Because I've got my son every second weekend, and on that weekend I held his birthday party. Alright, so I was at home with him the whole way. So it just feels shocking, you know. These people can come out and say this stuff.
Do you think Jess might have something to do with those?
Well, I don't think so. No. Producers never made us stay together. No, I was fully invested into Jess. I wanted something with her. I'm not sure she can reciprocate the same answer I'm given, but me personally, yeah, I was falling head over heels for that girl daily, you know, and looking back now, the way it's all come out and folded on TV, I feel like a fool.
You said off camera that you received a text message from Jess's brother's ex-girlfriend. What did that say?
Yeah, one of Jess's brother's ex-girlfriends reached out to me. She just said basically that, hi Dan, rah, rah, rah. She would always say how she needed you after this show stopped, as she needed to keep you around for publicity. She knows what she's doing. Get out while you still can. Look, I feel humiliated, eh? All this stuff is just like who? I just feel like reading that text message. It makes me sick. Like I can sit here and cry and carry on like a 2-bob watch, but I'm just absolutely gutted. I'm absolutely gutted by what she's done. You know, like reading these messages out, like the 12 one in particular, it's just like I've got a knife and I'm just stabbing it into my guts. The feeling I've got is regret about ever meeting Jess. I look back now and I'm like, I'm so sad to say that. Sorry, I just need a rest. I look back now and I'm thinking, like I would have given this girl everything of me. You know, I would have given her everything. And she's sitting over there in Perth, hooking up with 12 and God knows who else. While I'm sitting at home, being a single dad, hoping that this is the girl that one day I could fall in love with and marry. Silly me, eh? After the Married at First Sight final Talk of Married episode, a couple of the guys reached out to me actually. Mark reached out, but me and Mark have had good contact throughout it, and also, believe it or not, Tam reached out and said, I hope you're doing okay, you're a good egg, you know, and I always had a good friendship with Tam, and that just shows her true character, you know. She never let the show or me manipulate the way that we had a good friendship together, and look, I did throw that friendship away by doing what I did to Tam, but look, you live and learn, you know. I've learned a lot about myself through this journey, and I've got Jess and Tamara to thank about that. You know, I've learned a lot about myself, and I have a lot of regret for some of the decisions I've made up until now. And look, I just basically want to speak to you today just to express the feelings I've got about me. I didn't want to come here and slag out Jess for what she's done to me, but basically want to set the record straight that I'm not with Jess anymore, and there is no way in the world I'd be getting back with Jess. No way. That's about it, yeah. I'll just leave it at that because there's nothing else I need to talk about. That woman, I won't speak of her name again.